Someone give your ears, someone lay down your ears, for the word of life. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, 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 ah. Hey, yeah. Alaikora, easy Jerusalem. Why do you have to say this to me? And why do you have to tell me this? Why and why and why? That Allah can't have sex. That Allah just can't have sex. That Allah cannot have sex. We have everything in you. Everything in your Allah, in your Korah. Tell so much, reveal so much, and speak so much about Allah's sex activities. He reward you over here on earth with sex. He reward you in heaven, in your paradise, with sex. And Allah gave you a sexual song. And then when you are banging, and when you are banging, and when you are banging, and you should say, that you should say, that you should sing that music. You should sing that music. You should sing that music in the name of Allah. In the name of Allah. Oh, in the name of Allah. 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 Yeah. In the name of Allah. Oh, in the name of Allah. I'm gonna break down 100 women. In the name of Allah tonight, I'm gonna break you out there, all you 100 women, and I'm gonna get all of you pregnant. Maybe I'm gonna do it to 99. Allah is doing it, and you're gonna tell me. Allah will say, give me seed, and let me sit and watch. I wanna watch you, my seven, and know how you are bang in my name. Oroseke, Inarabayanto, Inarabayanti, come on now, Islam. Allah is into sexual activity. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. Quran said Allah is doing it. Mama Yantolo. Quran said Allah is into sexual activity. Allah is into sexual activity. Allah is sex perversion. Allah is a child abuser. Allah is sex abuser. Allah is into sex activity. Your Quran says so, and your Quran says so, and your Quran reveals that. Come on now, Islam, come on now, Islam, and stop deceiving yourself. Greetings to the 12 tribes of Yisrael scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yehovah. Shabbat Shalom, much love, much prosperity attend you family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because that time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, just as the Malach of Yehovah saith unto Yehochanan, the revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Again, how so near is the time? Just a step to the door. A step to the door. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decode the end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people by the house for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom till eternally all glory, worship, praise, honor, exaltation, riches, wealth, power, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah, the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever pure energy, the very blessed one, the very DNA of Abba Yehovah Aloha, Horobo Shandaya. Yes, Abba Yehovah Aloha, you have been worshipped in the temple of your Isha, and you knew your Isha love you because ma itono ish mariboyan talabe. Again, if this one can't wake you up, I don't know what it is. And I don't know what to do. Okay? If this can't really set you on your feet, if this doesn't really means awakening, therefore, I don't know what it is. Okay? Let your case, or let it not be like that of Judas Iscariot. Okay? He was right in the presence of the author of life. Right in the presence of life, Satan still entered him to betray the author of life. So that is how bad and was the case of Judas Iscariot was. Right, it did not go to the club, it did not go to the mosque, neither to the house of the pagan, neither the land of the prostitution, not at all, but right in the presence of the author of life. And serpent Steve, sneak his way in to lay hold on him and destroyed him and send him not to where? Okay, that's what I want to address now. Like I always love to say, trumpet or sound always precedes every single movement of Abba Yehoah, like what he said already to you and me right in where? In Shemo 34 verses 10. That is what we are reciting over here with the voice of trumpet. Is awakening. That is why I said, see, if this can wake you up, I don't know exactly what it is anymore. I can fish it out. Okay? Trumpet simply means, awakening. Abba Yehoah said that did not act in secret. It don't act in secret at all. Before it happens, he will send forth his servant, to make known unto you the next event at hand. Okay? That was why, or that is why, rather, he sent forth in these last days sons and daughters. He said, your sons and your daughters, they are going to prophesy. This is the movement, powerful movement, speaks about in Acts of Apostles chapter 2. Also in Joel chapter 2 also. That in the last days going to pour out, the Ruach HaKodesh upon your sons and your daughters. And they are going to prophesy, and they are going to do my will. Alright, so this is what we are doing over here. So let this be awakening unto you. Let this set you on your feet, and to do the right thing. That which Abba Yehoah has already predicted right in Shemo 34 verses 10. That's what we are reciting over here is about to occur. And what was that? And to my best knowledge, I love Yahushua HaMashiach. I refer unto him that when he was, over 2,000 years ago, here on earth, he came like a baby. But now he's coming like a rolling lion as a full grown up man. Okay? That you should put your house in order. Okay, if there is any stain in your garment, there's still a room and a chance for you to do that. Okay, delay is too dangerous. Okay, so that's what we are reciting over here, that his son is way coming, almost here. So that is what we are talking about, because there is a unique glory reserved over there. Okay, in those days our forefathers King Yahushua in his childhood, as a flesh that a filthy man can lay their hands on. But this time is coming with the power of his divinity. Can you stand that? Check it out. No righteous man, righteous, all of them, who saw Yehoshua, who did not collapse. Therefore, they dropped dead. Okay, until he will place his right hand there and say, peace. Fear not. That's what we are talking about. His love is for them that keep his will, okay? Them that fear his father's name. His hunger, where would that be directed unto? Whom would that be directed? Who is that? Whom is he going to direct his hunger to? To the lawbreakers.
Check it out. When you break the law, you pay. There is a penalty, okay? When you break man-made law, there is a penalty. Lest I forget this. The Ruach HaKodesh has already, said this to you and me. Let him that have ear hear what he himself has already said to you and me 2,000 years ago. Do you have an ear to hear? But I do. What ear is he talking about? The spiritual ear. Okay? The spiritual ear, not the physical ear. Everyone do have ear. Everyone do hear. But he's speaking of that spiritual ears, because there is a deity waging war against that spiritual ears. Because he wants to, capitalize. He wants to use it to the wickedness of him. That is what I want to again unveiled over here. All right. How do you know that you are being captured or being hypnotized by the other deity that is waging war against your spiritual ears to be hearing him as Yehovah? How will you know? It will be the very one that said, I have abolished the royal law. Okay? Because he did it right in Genesis 3. That was what the Ruach HaKodesh saith. Let him that have ear, he knew we all have ear, but the ear to hear the righteous voice. But the ear to hear the voice of Abba Yehovah, not the ear that is going to be hearing the voice of the serpent. He himself, the very Allah, is the serpent. Okay, when the first woman heard his voice right in Genesis 3, she go for him, and this is the calamity you and me, going through today that befall us, even while we were seeing their loins. The first man, the first woman loins. This calamity, already, standing so tall, awaiting you and me, just to punish us for what we know nothing about. That saddens my heart. That makes an offense unto me never to hear the voice of the dragon. Okay, now, to my amazement, third part of humanity is hearing that voice today. The largest religion on earth, we heard it from the Christendom. So Jesus abolished the royal law. And followed by the second largest religion on earth, which is the Islam, Allah said the royal law is corrupt. Meanwhile, Allah is the author of the Christendom. He is also the author of Islam. That's what I want to address over here. Okay? There is never no way you can hear the voice of righteousness and you will be hearing and say, I have abolished the royal law. I destroy Shabbat, now go and be keeping Sunday. I destroy Shabbat, now go and be keeping Frigid Day, Friars Day. That is the mystery over here today. Okay? There's never no way you can hear the voice of righteousness and you begin to celebrate Christmas, Easter, January 1st. No, that is the voice of other deity you just go for. All right, now that is what I want to talk about here. Not wasting the Let's I forget this. Yes. The signs of the last days. It says something very deep over here.
You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you.
Hey guys, the gig is up. I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The name and identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella, who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter, as long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
Alright, now prior to this, I got a precept. Here I am, Revelation 12:9. Therefore I read, and the great dragon, always remember this particular place, okay, is the phrase, and the great dragon was cast out. Another footnote, that old serpent. It says something about the dragon. The dragon is the old serpent. Should I take it again? And the great dragon is great, okay? And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Okay, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. His angel, did he say angel? Can we say who, Angel Marona or whatever, the author of Mormonism? Can we also say Jubre in Islam? Can we also say Christahinome? He did not come to you as a fetish prince, but what? A reverend or a pastor. They are angels, isn't it? Can we say Oyedikbo? Can we also say Adeboye? But how are you going to detect? Because they are angels. But there is a way you need to fish them out, that they just masquerade as an angel of light. Meanwhile, they are demons. By their fruits you shall know them. You can't be angel having 4 private jets. How dare you? Can't be angel. Go and study Acts of Apostle 4 from 32 also way down to 37, and also Acts of Apostle chapter 6, and see what angel does. Angels or demons? Deceiveth who? The whole world of some part. Minus Igbo people. Minus Islam. Minus synagogue of Satan. Minus the Christendom. Nonsense. Here I am, Matthew 24:24. For they shall arise false Messiahs. It did not call them Babalawe. He called them as a Messiah, simply mean Messiah, the one you call Christ. Okay? And false prophet. It did not also call them Babalawo at all. Fetish prince, no. Okay? And what are they going to be doing? They shall show great, not small, okay? Because the author of them is great dragon. And therefore they are going to be doing great signs and wonders. In so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Okay? How many is their victim? Can we count it? It said many. Many that represent the whole world. Okay? They're going to be doing signs and wonders. I'm going to review until the signs Allah does in Muhammad. Greater signs is on its way. Not there. Okay. He said deceiveth you. How did he do that? Hey, how can you still see the first heaven and you are still looking into you are still here on earth? Yes, the first earth, and there is the first heaven. And you dare believe Jesus that the royal law is being nailed to the cross? How dare you believe that? You believe it, that is how he deceived you. That is how, because the real Messiah said, think not that I've come to destroy, that I've come to abolish. I never come to abolish, neither to destroy, but to fulfill until when? The heavens, the heaven and the earth is no more. Revelation 21. Then I saw a new heaven and the new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth, no more. You believe? So you are being deceived. Krista Kenome, TB Joshua, Oyedikbo, Benny, Joanita, all the scrap mouth people, they are doing sense of wonder. For that they have they got the right Messiah. All right, now wait. Mahadi is coming to give you greater signs and wonders. That is all I have for you today. I just bless you. Why are we speaking? Why are we? Why? Let me be referring. Of course, I see a lot. I have already this is my. Oh no! Oh, I bless you for the life of my brother Judea. I saw a lot of them in the U.S. Also in part of Africa. They are awakening. Oh no, brother Judea, you will never fail your reward. You will never, by no means. Mix, not at all. You're gonna be, in fact, the way Abi is gonna bless you, my brother. In fact, it's gonna be a mad burglary unto you. The way it's gonna pour out lavish is, a blessing, glory, honor upon you, Judea. Anyway, good things has already been spoken on your behalf. In the case of Ahab, bad things were being spoken on his behalf. But in the case of my brother Judea, heaven is his. In fact, the great reward coming on his way is unspeakable. Yes, for the sake of the elect, okay, We always go out. We always, bow our knees every Shabbat. We always, speak, open our mouth wide as the trumpet, to speak, to minister into their spirit in order for them to get the life of Abba Yehovah, because great stipulation has already been extended unto them. That's what Yahushua says, if it were possible. So this great and effectual door has already been opened to our brethren in the Christian, in Islam, in every part of the corrupt grant. Okay, it is not possible for them to be deceived. Particularly, what he is talking about, it is the people in the Christendom, because we are fully convinced that Jesus is the way. Meanwhile, he is the one, the thief that came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. He took away Shabbat, and I gave you madness Sunday. He took away the throne, and I gave you himself, Jesus. Anyway, we are after Allah, because Jesus is also, again, another small demon. We are dealing with the highest authority of all angels, the very what? Holy seraphims, who is what? Allah, the great dragon. Michael and people, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yehovah, with this breathful life resurrecting, giving message, okay, titled now for you and me, the mystery of Friday is Allah says electrical universe, part 1. So I worked it out already. We're going to be having 1 and 2. By Jehovah's grace, I'm going to, upload the both together, okay? Listen and follow it up. This is for your life. This is for your life. And this is about your eternal state. It shouldn't be neglected. I value mine. That is why I go into study. I study Quran, and all the whatever hadith, okay? To know what is awaiting over there. So this is the message. This is the title. We are going to be having 1 and 2. Okay. And this is the very heavy Igbe. You heard me keep saying that. I can't wait, to disclose Allah's sexual ability. We got it over here in the mystery of Friday. Friday is their day of rest. So before we go into and unveil that, let me set the stage with Deborah 32, 1-4. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My daughter shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. I return back to the very first verse. What did it say? Give ear, O ye heavens. Why plural? Yes. The heaven over here is all in totality, including Allah, because Allah is hiding somewhere, lying to everyone over there, in the sky, and calling himself that he also have a heaven. Therefore, you need to submit your ear right down here, Allah, and hear the commandment of Abba Yehovah. Because I go by the commandment of Yehovah. Now verses of 3. Because I will publish the name of Yehovah. Did you hear that, Allah? You are your demons. I'm going to publish it just as Yahushua did it. We are not publishing Allah over here. Because any prophet that comes and refuses to publish the name of Yehovah, therefore, he is another deity. He is not speaking about the Yehovah of the Torah, but rather Arabic Allah. Okay? So that's one of it, and his sex ability will found on his rest day, Frig Day or Friar's Day or Friday. Originally it is being called Frig, okay? Frig simply means sex electrical universe. That is how I named it. Okay, Frig simply means, goddess of sex and love making, day, weekend. All right now, be serious. Because I will publish the name of Yahuwah. That is what I'm doing over here. Yahushua said, John 5:43, I come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. All right. That will come in his own name. Him you're going to receive, and you receive Jesus, and you receive Allah, Islam. All right now. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. Can someone do that? Just ascribe greatness unto Yahuwah, because he is worthy. Okay. He is the rock. That's correct. His work is perfect. That is correct. You cannot judge him of, finding any iniquity at all in him. No, his work is perfect. Let us make man in our own image. We were once be made so perfect. Allah corrupt us. Allah. For all his ways are judgment. That is correct. If you do good, you receive good judgment. If you do bad, you receive bad judgment. All right now. A Elohim of truth. Can you ever judge him of being a liar? Lie unto you? Not at all. Allah and Jesus is the one doing that. Okay. And without iniquity. Yes, it's a self-made one. Without iniquity. Did you get that? All right now. Just and right is he. He is brag of the power of his truth. Okay. Just and right is mine. That's what you can see in me. You can find all this nonsense. Shabbat is perpetual. It's no more perpetual. That is total garbage. Huh? Now it's Friday. What? Says electrical universe. What? Sunday the day to worship some. What? No. Something is definitely wrong somewhere. That is what I want to address now. This is about someone eternal state. I don't know how you see it. I valued my. Okay. So quickly, we need to look into what is the royal law for. How does it play out in our lives? So point 1, it functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yahuwah and his people Israel. Point 2, it outlines how the marriage would function, its stipulation, and what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. That is great. Point 3, its precept describe how the marriage would function. Point 4, its word pictures tells what marriage life would be like. That is correct. 5.5, its judgment describe how each of the party would relate to each other. Yes, marriage have judgment. Point 6, for either party to violate this agreement, violate the marriage itself. That is bad. Very bad. Point 7, for the groom promise never ever to violate it because the groom is Abba Yahuwah. He has never ever broken his word. When he said Shabbat is perpetual, it simply means perpetual. Can you do me one favor? When you go to Christendom in the normal senses or in a normal day, okay, now, what is forever? They will be very accurate to let you know forever stands forever. Okay, bring them down to the royal law when it says Shabbat is perpetual. No, Jesus abolished. He abolished it. All right now. And let me hang up over that because you heard me say Jesus is a small, demon. I'm going for the highest authority and by the highest power of Abba Yahuwah. I'm coming against Allah. He is the highest, the seraphims, okay? So that's what we are dealing with over here. Not this small Jesus. Jesus is just a small demon before Allah. Okay, that's all of it is going to convert to Islam. Right now, with this being said, or having said this, before we go finally to unveil the mystery of Frigid Day, Friar's Day, or Friday, original not today. Originally it is called Frig, okay? Frig Day. Germany call it Friar's Day. Frig is the original word for it. When not today as Friday. Why did Allah prefer to choose the sex electrical universe day as his own rest? So we are going to see that. So one more presentation to go. I will keep doing my presentation regardless how few the view is. I don't care. Did they want sinner repent, heaven celebrate? That is what we are doing over here. It did not say did they 1 million viewers or 1 million whatever or 1,000 whatever or 500. Just one. We are out each Shabbat for the sake of the elect. Okay. All right now. Like I said, keep hearing me saying, I bet you want review authority. A man was just downloading all this unique vision, to pervert it, not to use it to please Abba Yahuwah, only to pervert it. Then Abba Yahuwah say, this is the seed. Do it this way. They're going to take off their filthy hands. This message. You have destroyed the royal law enough, Christendom. You have done a lot of damages to the royal law. That should be enough for you. Although there is judgment awaiting you for destroying the royal law and lying against the royal law and twisting it to suit your wickedness. Take it tight for money to buy for private jet, or to buy private jet at all, or to even buy 2 cars. For what reason? When you have one, is that enough for you? Why should you buy private jet in the first place? Yes, judgment is already out because you pervert it already. Abba Yohana said, therefore, this is the sea like that of FBI warning. Rather now it is being called Yud Hewa a warning. If you listen to this message and you want to download it and resound it under the voice of you, and you said Jesus give it unto you, Ebola will attend you in Yahuwah's mighty name. If you listen to this message, you want to download it and resound it under the voice of you, and you use it to place any deities such as Allah, Crusader, Ghost Fire, and their Jesus, the causes of Sapphira, Ananias is living in your house. It will attend you in Yahuwah's mighty name. If you download this message, you want to resound it under the voice of you, and you place any obligation, condition of money making of any kind, such as sin or seed, the hottest place in the link of fire shall be your dwelling in Yahuwah's mighty name. Due to this poverty side of the scriptures, scripture references to validate it, you can go to Joshua 6:26, and our Apostle 5:1-11, and our Apostle 36-12, Revelation 22:18-19. However he goes in this both way. If you download it and you want to resound it under the voice of you in using it to please Abba Yahuwah, to reach out to the lordship of Yisrael, undisputable, of course, double glory, double blessing, double honor is await in you for all eternity. You are blessed. Your house, because of you, these scriptures will be fulfilled in your household. I will save one, save the entire household in you because of your faithfulness and your truthfulness unto Abba Yahuwah. He will save you and save your entire household. You will rule every eternal with King Yahushua HaMashiach. You will never by no means, mix your reward in Yahuwah's mighty name. Having said this, let's get started, okay? We have so much, to put into this mystery of Frigidae. Here we go. In the name of Abba Yahuwah, power showed up. Glory showed up. Testimony overflow everywhere. Allah fly away. Jesus set ablaze. This is chains and yokes breaking vision. Did you get that? Did you get that? This is chains and yokes breaking vision. This is enter into Allah's head and dig it out. Vision. Alright now. A truth for life vision. A glory revealed vision. A dancing on Allah's head vision. A super duper vision. A no place for the wicked vision. Allah. Allah boast no more vision. Okay? Horrible rolly, a rolly lion vision. He that is in me is eternally greater than Allah vision. A trumpet sound vision. The deep center is a deep center of reality vision. Make it big full of Allah vision. How the deep things of Allah being searched out vision. We last Shabbat. What was our topic? The mystery of Allah. Okay, the mystery. Names carries authority. That name. Is who you are as a person, in and out. Okay, so that's what we did with last week Shabbat. You see how horrible Allah actually is. Okay, you can listen to it. It is 1 and 2. So today we are looking into the rest, the set apart day of Allah to be worshipped. That is his rest day. That's what we want to deal with in this segment. Okay, is to make big full of Allah, and how, yes, the highly things of Allah being searched out. Okay, a cloud of witness vision. Now we are just on our way to the mountain top in order for us to see very clear the mystery of Allah's rest day, aka Friday. So before we proceed, I would like to add a second word, a secular word, a view about what Friday, how did it come about? Started from your Sunday madness, way down to your Frigidae or Saturnalia's day, they are being named after fallen deities. When you check it out, when you go to the royal law, Go start from Bereshit, Genesis 1. You can't find Frigid Day, Friars Day. You can't find none of this crap over there. What are you going to see the first day, the second day, the third day, fourth day, fifth, sixth, seventh? And it was being a Shabbat. What is Shabbat? Set apart, blessed. Okay, set apart. That is rest. That is what Shabbat is, rest. Okay, you can find only that day is being called rest. Every other 6 is just first, second, third, so and so forth. But now, how did your moon day comes about? It is fully date, which is very Allah, because I'm going to make myself like the Most High. He now named his day, or no, he have no day, he never create no day. He pervert rather that which Abba Yehovah created. But he now named each day after himself and all his hosts. You see, he said that the great dragon, that deceiveth the whole world, that serpent, was cast out of heaven. And with who? His angels. They are demons, but they call the angels. Why? They are bad angels. We go to some, I think 79 or so, 49 or 70, or 78 or whatever. He said, Abba Yehovah have bad angels. These are the bad, evil angels. These are the evil angels. Allah is the leader of it all. Allah is fully seraphims. All right now. So Allah is the leader of all this. We saw it in his name. So family, let me just brief it. This 5 alphabet is disastrous. A, what did it go for in the name Allah? Simply, what did it go for? Allah in the Yahudiya language, the one you call Hebrew, what did it mean? It simply means curse. As in the curse serpent, right in Genesis 3. That was the first time Abba Yehovah releases curses from his mouth. Before then, his mouth was full of blessing, good things, no hunger, wherever. He was always joyful. In his presence is fullness of joy. But as soon as Allah revolt against him, Allah is the highest order of all angels in heaven. They are the seraphims, the serpents, okay? That tall dragon these days, okay? And the written name of Allah in Arabic is also serpent logo. Go and listen to that message. So what did Abba Yehovah curse him? So that curse is a sign. And we found that curse is today on the head of one deity called Allah. So in Yahudiya language, Allah simply means, curse. Does that blow off your mind that in the whole world we have about almost 1,000 whatever? I wrote it down, about 600 almost, yeah, whatever. I think about 6 or whatever languages, but in some language, about 6% of the whole world language, or about 6% of it, each one of them have more than a million languages, dialects. So in all, almost 700,000 languages, only the meaning of the name of Allah being found in the holy language. Not Edo language, not Yoruba, okay, not Hausa, not Urobo, not Germany, not Scottish, none of these places, Italian language or Netherlands language or Germany language or Belgian language, none of this at all. Rather, still go traced back to where it all begins, the holy language. Allah now simply make curse over there. Found it also in the written name of Allah. The logo is snake, okay? Now, so the first letter, what did it go for? The first letter now go for a cursed angel with another gospel. There, the L, what did it go for? Leader of legions of demons. Yes, that is Allah again. This third letter, what did it go for? Liar, father of all liars. That is it. A, what did it go for? Accuser of brethren. H, what did it go for? He have no son. Powerful and profound. All right. So today, the freak day, Friars Day, is another mind-boggling. I never knew this was his hiding place. Yes. So right now, that's what we want to unveil over here. So right now, Allah preferred to choose this. Of course, not that he preferred. He instituted it by himself. And I said that day also appeared as his day of rest. So today, what does Sunday mean? Sunday is the first day of the week. What did they mean? The day of sun, the day the Babylon, the pagan Babylon, it all begins over there. The day they used to worship sun. That is why it's been named after Sun Day. This is the day of sun. And Moon Day. I said already, your mother originally is called Moon Day. That is the day another pagan set, part of pagan, also set, to adore, to worship Moon. That's what they call it, Moon Day. Allah is the one responsible in all and all. Now, your Tuesday, Tuesday originally is being called Tuesday. They said it's the god of war. He always go into battle with one hand. I don't know what took the other hand away. It's so funny. Yes, you see he's crying on the ground. Yes, in your belly shall that go. Now, the Wednesday, okay, originally is called Woody's Day. That is the chief god of all gods, which is Allah himself. Now, Thursday, what did it go for? Thursday is simply called Thor Day. Thor Day. That is how it's been called originally. What is it? Thunder's Day, because they said this God is the God of thunder. Therefore, that is why they dedicate that day to him. It's been called Thunder. So, Thunder's Day. That is what Thursday is. Now, here comes the most interesting one. Friday, where the original is being called Frigg. What is Frigg? Goddess of love, goddess of sex. She's the only. This is the holy she. Every other one is he. This is the holy she. Goddess of love. Love making. It is love making day, weekend. It is sex, making day. She's because Venus, on again the goddess of Roma, that dedicated that day unto her. Goddess of Roma is also known today as Dinah or whatever. We also have it in our book, in our royal law. The very one the Ephesus was worshipping. In altogether, this trace back where to Genesis 3, where Allah promised the first woman the Godhead. He's still giving it to us somehow. This is the day. Alright, now, Freak Day simply means the day to make love. Okay. Now, the very last day to go, Saturday, your Saturday, okay, originally it's called Saturn's Day. Saturn's Day. Saturn's Day. It is also again Roman's Greek god. Roman's gods. Simply called what? Saturnalia's Day is Saturnalia. The very one you also celebrate on your December 25th. Again, this is Allah. Again. Alright. This is Allah again. So let's call him the god of agriculture. They said he's the one, to cause things to grow. Therefore, I myself now also called him the god of genetic modified organism. He is the one that gave this chemical to be planted food. Because they say he's the god to cause things to grow. Again, there comes Allah again, way back again in Genesis 3. So now you see what all your name, the day name of your day. As soon as you are calling Saturday, you are calling Saturns. You are worshiping Saturday. When you are calling Thursday, you are worshiping the gods. Thunder. Friday, sex day. This is what all it is. This is portion of it all. So right now, that is the secular worldview about where your day, the names of your day comes from. Also the names of your year. I'm not going to go into the names of your year because we are Allah is the one that also did that, but we are into Freak Day. So let us put now the the power of revelation. Apostle Shaul said I will know Yehoshua in the power of his death, burial, and resurrection. He said it is good to boast, okay? But that is not going to profit you, not if you stuck with that. He said, but rather I'm going to go for vision and revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, to know him, the power of his resurrection. This is the meaning of this segment, nature of this segment, okay? So did you get this? So you can also do a research on your own. I bless Abba Yehovah for this, wonderful work he put together. Even though they meant it for evil, the internet, but Abba Yehovah meant it for good, okay? He turned it for good. It makes life so simple. Now you have the whole world in your hand. If only you just have internet, you can do all this research for yourself. This message really took me a lot of time in researching. I have to give up working because you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So as I supposed to know the truth, it is also my deliverance. So right now, you see where the name of your day is coming from. Allah is the author of it all. So right now, aka Friday. Now, Friday unlocked. Friday unfold. Friday unveiled. One letter said Friday, Friday. It is F, isn't it? I'm not gonna go to to that side. But I'm taking it simple over here due to the prayer to the vision hidden in this work Friday. So we set the stage with the very first letter F. What did it go for? Fallen angels family. Fallen angels family. Okay, so when they fall, when they fell from glory, they all built one family over here. So let's put scriptures to validate this. Fallen angels family gather in one garage, in fact, in one dustbin. Let's unveil their dustbin. All right, now here I am, Revelation 12. Should I take from one? Okay, I think it will be for a better understanding. Will be okay. It will be cool. I read now. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. All right. If you want to know what this mystery is, kindly go and listen to the mystery I did by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh titled The Mystery of Sing. Okay, the mystery of Sing reveals the overall and eternal bridegroom is Abayewa. You're gonna go and listen to it till now. And she being with child cried traveling in birth and pains to deliver. Listen now, another one appeared. This is the family. The first one was the family of all. Okay, in heaven and earth we were one together in all, but something happened. Disagreement, however, came into being. Then listen now, verse 3. And there appeared another wonders in heaven. You see another one now appeared. This is the family that are separate from us, that depart from us and create their own family. And behold, a great red dragon. Now is great, is so filled with hunger and filled with rage. That we're gonna look into all this. Okay, having 7 hells, that is the family, and 10 horns, that is the kingdom, and 7 crowns upon it, that is the authority for to rule in 7,000 years. And he stayed, Drew, listen now, his family the family he took along with himself, then came to form their own kingdom here on earth. And he stayed, Drew, the third part of the stars of heaven. Stars are angels, okay, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered to devour her child as soon as he was born. You see, now the child there represents the true saints. It primarily goes for Yahushua. Secondly, not go for the true saints, the saints, the true believer. That anyone that wants to keep to the royal law, status, and command, he rehear on us. He wage war against us. He fight us with all things, uses sins and suffering, just to distract us and to bring us down to his own family. Because now another one appeared, and another one that appeared, that is the Allah, is the father of it all. He's a liar and father of all liar. Is the grandpa, okay? Christianity keep it Sunday. Allah is your grandfather. That one is too clear. It is settled. Because you are liar, you are being reproved. Okay. So right now, you see it already. It said with his tail. That is your anus. What is over there is your cleanliness. So with veil talk, promises, Allah deceived the third part of the stars of Yehovah. Let me keep reading so that you will know the stars are angels. So we proceed now to verses 9. Alright. Okay, now 7, excuse me. And there was war in heaven. This is how he was being cast out. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, which is Allah. And the dragon fought and his angels. You see, he have a family that fought back. 8. And prevailed not, neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. You are corrupt already. 9 now. And the great dragon was cast out. That old semper is the phrase, okay? Genesis 3, that is his old origin. Revelation has to give us a detail of what took place in the past. Old serpent. He's telling you and me what happened in Genesis 3. And he's telling you and me what is happening right now. What is going on right now. And he's telling you and me what is about to come. So he have 3 offices he is dealing with. The very revelation. Okay. Called the devil and Satan. They are family. Devil, Satan are one, but dragon is the serpent. Okay. A tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Tree normally, of course, have branches. That is the family, fallen deities family, which deceiveth the whole world. The deception begins right in Genesis 3. While we are still in heaven, problem is already awaiting you and me to fix. He was cast out into the earth, is right here. And his angels, did you get that? And his angels were cast out within, not demon, okay? The stars are angels. That is the family he took along. It said third part of it. Like Hebrew 12 22 or 23 said, angels are innumerable. We can count. They won't be able to count. There are so many we can count. But let me give a picture or as an illustration, just to get, a clue. That is, if angel is 12 million or 12 trillion, they are uncountable, okay? But if they are 12 trillion in this manner, Allah, the very serpent and dragon, took 4 trillions. Third part, he took 4 trillions along to start his own family here on earth. Okay, so when he now came down here on earth, he is not going to abide. Since he couldn't abide to the rules of Abba Yehowa, therefore he's also going to do something of his own. That is why Abba Yehowa said, my day of rest is Shabbat. He said, no, it's Sunday. Sunday, let me quickly, we only have 2 points, after this 6 alphabet. What is Sunday? Sunday simply, it is the day they fell from glory. It is the day Michael cast him out of heaven. That was the day, because Abba Yehowa were living, Abba Yehowa don't live in a time, he don't live in a season, he don't live in it at all. He lived eternal. There was a time don't count, it is timelessly. But as soon as this deity fell, that begins the time. That begins the origin of times. That brings about year, season, days, month, and week. That brings about it. Before Abba Yehowa living eternal. There is no day, no whatever. Night and day doesn't count. But as soon as they fell, Abba Yehowa set a time to prove him wrong. That is why it says 6 days you can work, but on the 7th is where the rest is. 6 days he gave unto them 6,000 years, but the 7th is the final. Okay, is the final of it all, when Allah will be put in jail eternal because he perverted Abba Yehowa's word. All right, and so right now, as soon as they fell, the very day they fell from glory, that marks the beginning of time. That is Sunday, first day of the week. Allah brought about first day of the week. We don't have it before. All right now. But Allah did not choose the first day of the week as his rest day, which is Sunday. No, it's not his rest day. His rest day is freak day. Okay, that is what we are unveiling over here. But the Sunday marks commemorate the day he fell. He now gave that to the Christendom. Listen now. They try to let you know that Allah is the one working in the Christendom, also working in Islam. They said they are Jesus down, they are freak day. And they are Jesus resurrected on their Sunday. Sunday, that is the day Allah fell from glory. He needs to be remembered. He now keep that memory until the Christendom. Freak day, they said Jesus died. He now gave that to Islam as a day of rest. Initially, freak day is the day of rest. Okay, that's why the whole world must convert to freak day to go and be crying Allah Kobar over there. So right now, let me unveil to you the very mystery of freak day or Friday. We're not today as Friday. We are dealing with the day of Allah's rest. Okay, so we see what the first letter go for. Fallen angels family. We see how they fell from glory. All right, now why did Allah prefer now to call Friday his day of rest, not Sunday the day? No, Sunday simply means lose for them. It simply means the day they fell from glory. It simply means the day they lost it all. But Friday represents the day they retrieve it all back. Not all back because they never get heaven back, but they got the earth. Okay, why did Allah choose Friday, 6th day of the week? Remember. Okay, I'm going to go according to the reckoning of the royal law. Even some, of course, world history also said Sunday is the first day of the week. So I'm going to go according to the calculation of the royal law. Okay, in order to put things right. That's what we are dealing with over here, to get things done the way it's supposed to be. So right now, why did Allah choose Friday as his day of rest? Here is the word Abiyawa reveals unto me. It is the day he joined himself with the work of day 6, where in Genesis 3, it is the day he poured in totality the works, because Abiyawa poured him away first day of the week. He poured Abiyawa right back away 6th day of the week. He got it back. He fought back. You see, said they fought. But he lost heaven eternal. But he... This earth... Allah is the one ruling for these 6,000 years. Although Abiyawa is also interrupting him. So that was the day he gave it back to Abiyawa. How? By deceiving the first man and the first woman. How did he do it? That was the day he came into sexual activity. The royal law makes it so clear, whomsoever you join with, you become one. For it is saith, they both shall be one. When you join with harlot, that is 1 Corinthians 6, okay, 15, 16, 17, all right. When you join yourself with Allah, say you are one with him. So this was the very 6th day Allah joined himself with the work of Abba Yehovah. I should have been reading. I think that is the second scripture. Yes, let me read. And for a better clarity, when we are dealing with all this, because it said they overcame it by the word and by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. This is my testimony. I'm overcoming, or rather, I've already triumphed over Allah. Here I am, Bereshit 3. This way, he gave it back to Abba Yehovah. You pour me away in Genesis 1. I'm going to fight you back, okay? I'm going to deal with you. You what? No, this earth is my property. You chase me out of heaven, fine. But this earth, what I'm going to do on this earth, the disaster, the pollution, you just say, you're not going to get it. The Abba Yehovah, when that come to Genesis chapter 6, Abba Yehovah say, wow, this I regret of ever making human being. He said, couldn't understand, why did I do this? Why did I even create human being in the first place? He couldn't get it. Why did I even put myself in these pains? He regretted, he repented, and he pails his heart that he did due to the perversion and pollution of Allah's hunger. Here I am, Bereshit 3, 1. Now the serpent was more subtle. What did they call it? Where we read first? The great dragon is more subtle. That yes, as Yeshayahu chapter 6 is the highest of ranking of all angels. Yes, he have the attribute of Abiyahu. Almost got it all. Almost have it all. But now, all right now, he's more subtle. And the beast of the is greater than Jesus. Jesus is just a small demon before Allah. And the beast of the field over here represent the whole world. You can see Matthew 30 for that. Well, which Abiyahu Elohim had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, hath Yehovah said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yehovah hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Allah is in our midst. Allah omagele zedeheke nugaruwebuima. Yes, it's in our midst. These songs in my dialect, I do said, Allah, it is not fair for you to be in our midst. But Allah is right here. What is he going to do? Teach you wickedness, perversion, evil, how to break the royal law. And he's doing it. He's doing it. Yes, this is the day they have sex with the man-eaters and with the woman vagina. We'll find that out powerfully in their sentences. Then when I say serpent is going to be a father right away, it's going to share the fatherhood with Father Adam. And right away, the woman's name was once being called what? Woman. But as soon as this incident transpired, the man had changed his name. Now you are the mother of all living. You are, that is the meaning of Kawa, mother of all living. What are they calling Mecca? Where the madness is going on. Mecca simply means mother of all settlement. We are coming into that. This is where it all began. That is where Allah Kaaba is. We are coming into that in the day of Frigi and Fragias. We are coming into that. Let me not jump ahead of myself. But I quickly want to add this. Okay, the name that Adam gave to the woman after the fall, mother of all living. What is it saying? You're going to be the mother of my children. You're also going to be the mother of serpent children. And we'll see Genesis, when they transpire their sentences, we now find that serpent is going to be having a father. If they ate just fruit. Sansa Solomon chapter 2 says she also ate apple. And that apple was sweet to her taste. Okay, she found a great delight in eating that apple. We knew it was sex activity. Okay, that is why Allah is fighting so hard for no one to believe. Islam, you say Allah is not doing it. In the name of Allah, Ash, in the name of Allah. These are what we are going to unveil. It is heavy, so heavy. Allah gave them that if you are banging, you have to be calling His name, Ash. In the name of Allah, ooh. In the name of Allah, in the name of Allah, Allah is the one doing it. So let's put some more. In my comment section, one Islamic jihadist is a search of his head, not me. Anyway, I don't care. That is what I also asked him. Do I look like someone that is afraid of death? No. Messiah said, if you try to save your life, you're going to lose it. If you can die for this crap, why wouldn't I also die for my own salvation? Everyone needs to die for what you believe. It's good to die for what die for. Okay, but I cannot die to have 72 virgin boys. Like Islam is dying to have 72 virgins, girls. I'm not going to die for that crap. Because you can't get sex everywhere. Why should I die for that reason? Perpetual virgin. All right, now. Here I am. Yeshayahu 14. We are treating the first alphabet of this word called Free Friars Day, okay? What is the first alphabet? Fallen Angels Family. So right now, here I am, Yeshayahu 14, Isaiah 14. I'm taking it from verses 12 or so. How art thou falling? They are falling. We see their first falling. The dragon, how it was being thrown out of heaven. Here again, we are seeing they are falling again. How art thou falling from heaven? Oh, Lucifer, son of the morning. Lucifer is the Jesus, the covering angel. Okay, is the second ranking anyway, angels in heaven. Allah is the first ranking, which is the seraphim, the very ablaze one, the fire ones, the ablaze ones, the burning. Oh no, they almost got the attribute of Abba Yehovah. Okay, how art thou falling from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cast down to the ground? They are over here, with which didst weaken the nations. Their job is to weaken. Where was the nation? Where do they begin not to weaken the nation? It is Genesis 3. It weakened us not to keep the royal law. It gave us feeble, in another ways. His veil, talk, because he drew the star part of Yahuwah of heaven down to the earth with his tail. That is his uncleanness. 13. For thou didst said, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Jehovah. I will sit also upon the mat of the congregation in the side of the north, and I will ascend above the highest of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. You are not going to ascend nowhere into heaven. Rather, you are descending to the lowest pit of it all. Okay, that is how they descend. This is their first descending. Their second descending, it is the bottomless pit, the abyss of fire. And their third descending, that is the eternal link of fire. Because Allah is going to the prison now, okay, for 1,000. That is their second descending. Their third descending, it is the eternal link of fire. Okay? Yeah, because there is no mercy. All right, now here I am. Ezekiel 28, I take from 11. Moreover, the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, thou select up thy son full of wisdom. The authority of the king of Tyrus was Jesus, okay, which is the Mahdi that is coming out, which is also the serpent, the devil and Satan, not serpent. Serpent is the highest, is the dragon, okay? Is the angel, is the angel of death, and is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But all Jesus and all these Jesus, they are just branch. Allah is the greatest of it all. We see it in his name. Allahu Akbar, which means Allah is great. Okay? The dragon, the great dragon. That great Babylon is falling. All right now. And say unto him, thou saith Yehovah Elohim, thou select up. Okay, I read that already. Okay, select up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. They were so perfect in beauty. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of Yehovah. You know, Taras, we are never in there. Who we are in Eden? We are coming from Eden. Eden is God, isn't it? It was Allah and Jesus and all this fully deity, the third part that fell from glory, as we already in Revelation 12. The garden of Yehovah, every precious stone. Listen now, every precious stones were thy covering. They almost got the attribute of Abba Yehovah, the seraphims, okay? The sardis, the topaz, and the diamond, and the beryl, and the onyx, and the jasper, and the sapphire, and the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold, and the workmanship of thy tabrets, and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou wert created. Did you get that? Now in this one deity, when he opened mouth, keyboard is over there, drum is over there, guitar is over there, every single instrumentalist, music you ever think of is built on this one deity. Because they are worshiper. But the few. You see, 9 precious stones, Abba Yehovah has 12. Okay, 9 tribes, 12 tribes. They almost got the attribute of Abba Yehovah, but 3 was missing. That is why they couldn't finally overthrown Abba Yehovah. They lost it, okay? But they almost got it, especially I'm speaking of the seraphims. All right now. And thou art the anointed cherubim. Did you get that? That covereth, yes, like unto Messiah. That is the part Jesus is playing. It's also playing in Islam, which is called Mahdi. And I have said this so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of Yehovah. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire. The fire over there is the ablaze one, is the seraphims. Seraphims simply mean the burning ones. They are fire. Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou were created, okay, until iniquity was found in thee. What was the iniquity? Where you read in Isaiah 14, 12 to 15. That was going on in his heart. Psalm 40 said the fool says in their heart there is no Yehovah. So before simply carry out this message, you should have understood he is the one above you. Because you become fool, that is why you said you're going to prevail. Allah, you're going to prevail. Okay, we are watching. Okay, by the multitude of the merchandise, they have filled the midst of thee with violence. You see, Allah is a blood-sucking demon, is coming to suck your blood. And thou hast sinned. You break the royal law. That is the meaning of sin, breaking the royal law. Therefore, I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of Yehovah, and I will destroy the old covering cherubim from the midst of the stones of fire. I'm going to separate you from the holy ones. The holy seraphims are still there. The holy cherubim are still there. The holy archangel, all of them. But you the filthy ones that fell from glory, I'm going to destroy you. I read now something. Thy heart was lifted up because of thy beauty, because you got the attribute, you got my attribute. Allah, you lifted up your heart against me. All right now. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by the reason of the brightness of thy brightness, because I filled thee with light. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings, that they may behold thee. As thou hast defied thy sanctuary, if you leave your heavenly kingdom and come and be crying on the ground. Oh no. Thou hast defied thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thy iniquity, by the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore will I bring forth fire from the midst of thee. It shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished. Okay, let me leave there. All right, now you see, it said, I'm going to bring fire from the midst of you. You were once fire. That same fire I made you of, I'm going to use it to destroy you. That is the link of, that is the judgment of Allah. He fell from glory, okay? Here I am, Luke chapter 1. Now we are taking from the New Testament account. Luke chapter 1, Luke chapter 10, verses 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. It's right over here, okay? What is the alphabet? What is the first? We are treating the first alphabet, okay? What was that? Fallen angels family. Here we are, Revelation 9:1. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. That is authority. Key simply means authority. Okay, to rule for 6,000 years, stroke 7. Okay, because the final 7 head, Muhammad is the final prophet. Okay, and whosoever that killeth K, 7-fold vengeance shall be carried out against whosoever that does that. That mark of Allah was on the forehead of K, and who killed K? It is what is his name? So the one that killed K is called Lamech. He is the sixth from K. Okay, so that causes a 7-fold vengeance upon whosoever that killeth K is still found again in the house of Allah. K is the firstborn of Allah. Okay, his sixth generation took him down. He killed him. Okay, I bet you wanna turn him into animal for that judgment to be upon their head for 7,000 years. Okay, what is the name of K? And you know K is of that wicked one. Who is that wicked one? It is Allah. Right in Genesis 3. And what is the mystery of K? I did it part 1 or 2. How the mystery of K be set out 1 or 2. Go and listen to it. It is mind-boggling. It is the firstborn of Allah in flesh. What is the C go for? C simply go for curse. Curse everyone. It is curse. And what did A go for? Oh, A simply go for abolish the royal law. Anti-Messiah abolished. Okay, the royal law. So what is I? Well, as we just read already, I will make myself the Yahuwah. And what about the N? Number of his name set on the forehead of K. Whosoever that killed K got, 7-fold judgment. And we see Lamech ceased from K, get him down. Therefore, that causes is in their house. That is their authority. And we'll see a key already being given to Allah for key simply means authority, okay? So right now, let me prove it unto you once more time. One more time, yeah? The Revelation 9:11 now. Because a key is already been given to the star that fell from heaven. He fell from glory. And they had a king, 11 now. And they had a king over them, which is in the angel of the bottomless pit. They have a king, okay, over them. So everything is done in order, okay? Nobody fool everywhere in Allah's kingdom. They have a king over them, the angel, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, okay? Because the key of the bottomless pit is being given unto them. What is it doing now with the key? When you kill, you drop them over into that dustbin. They came from you. You are the one to slaughter them, and you are the one also to drop them in the dustbin because they are garbage. They came from you. Allah said in his word, slay and be slain. Okay, and you also will be killed. So this is how is going on. Okay, a folly angels family is the first alphabet of the day of Allah's rest, Friday. Whose name? Listen, he has a name. Whose name in the Yahudiya language, the one you call Hebrew tongue, is Abadidon. What does that go for? The angel of death. And who is the angel of death? The day you will touch the tree of that has the knowledge of good and evil, you shall surely die. Is him, Allah. But in the Greek, okay, whatever, it's still the same thing. In the Greek, Apollonion simply means destroyer. Yeah, destroyer is another name also for Allah. You're going to see how dreadful or disastrous Allah is when it comes to the Sharia law. It's so disastrous, okay? Destroyer is the angel of death, okay? All right, now, Revelation 18, I read 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great authority or power, having great power, and the earth were lightened up with his glory, okay? And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying what? Babylon the Great is falling. Allah the Great. Allah Akbar. Simply mean Allah is great, is falling. He cried out, Babylon the Great is falling, and he is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Is the cage. You see now, he is their leader, he is their father. All right, his father, but they are saying he's not a father. That is one thing I don't know. Okay, let's say they are family. He's not a father, but horrible shantaya baba. All right now, but it's folly. That's what we are proving over here. Allah, whether you are father, you are not father, that has nothing to do with me at all. But you are you are a leader. Maybe we can go for that. Okay. So now it said he now become the habitation of every unclean spirit. We see that already. He is their leader. We see that already. He is their king. Okay, set over them, to lead them for this 7,000 years. Okay, like we read in Revelation 12, 1-2. First, the sign, the great thought of Abba Yahweh appeared. Secondly, another wonders appeared. Okay, they came from us, but they refused to remain with us. First John chapter 2:19. They went out from us. Allah went out from us. He disowned us, okay, in order for him to set up his own family. All right, not. Is there anything wrong with that? No, I don't want you anymore. I just want to be on my own. Prodigal son. Allah begins the prodigal son because Allah created this confusion everywhere today. He disowned his own father, Yahuwah. He now begin his own family. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. Okay, so you separate yourself from us because you want to be on your own. You want to live your extravagant lifestyle. All right, now this is the first lecture. So right now I want to ask something before we proceed right now to this very second lecture. You see how it is. The very first letter, what did it go for? Fallen angels family. Okay, Allah is the leader of it all. Friday is all mandatory day of rest. So that is the first letter. Now, when a family, came into existence, we have to have family business, isn't it? Of course, we should be having family business, This is how we're going to do our own thing. All right, now let us put it together. We rub mind together. So we'll look into their family business. So before we look into their family business, of course, let me first of all just read what I have jotted down. Allah wanted to overthrow Abba Yahuwah in his own heaven. That's why they were being cast out. That was the sin found in them. But they failed. Okay. Now, he occupied the whole earth. Okay. Now, what is this plan now? He's planning now to overthrow the whole world. In what means? Through Sharia law. To convert every living thing here on earth. He always know how to betray it. And he always does overthrow people. If he can do it to Abba Yahuwah, who are you? You small rat that Allah can overthrow you. He's coming, you Donald Trump. You are so small before Allah. You TB Joshua. You are so small before Allah. He's going to overthrow all of you. You pagan. Who are you before Allah? You are so small. Compared to Allah, you are so small. He's going to overthrow all of you. He was not afraid of Abba Yahuwah. Rather, he made this attempt to overthrow Abba Yahuwah. That was how he was being kicked out of heaven. So right now, they want to overthrow the whole world through Sharia law for everyone to come to this Friday to be his family. Allah love a large family, okay? He just want to bring people down to his family. But if you lose it, there's one family, eternal place. He himself also bring about, which is the link of fire. That is the end of the family of Allah. Here I am. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 3. You can take it from 1 to 12. Let no man deceive you But enemies for that day shall not come. That is the day of Sharia law, okay? Excuse me, the day of Yahushua coming. For that day shall not come, except what? There come a falling away first. Allah has already fallen. He wants you to fall along with him. First, he wants you to fall out of the truth. That is the reason or the nature of Sharia law, for you to fall out of grace, for you to fall out of truth, for you to fall out of light and come into his own family, because he needs a large family. All right? He's going to do that through Sharia law. And that man of sin, that of the wicked one, and that man of sin. What is sin? For sin, it said, but you are sinned. Sin simply means breaking the royal law, where in Genesis 3, break it. That man of sin be revealed. It's going to be made manifest now. The son of perdition. It is a son, but now he's going for destruction. For who opposeth and exalteth himself above all, that is called Yahuwah. Right in Genesis 3, he exalt and bring out his madness above. We also see that again in Isaiah 40, 12 to 15. So he's going to exalt his own throne above that of Abba Yahuwah. That is the overthrowing system. Or that is worshipped. He needs worship on the freak day, on Friday, so that he has Elohim sitteth in the temple of Yahuwah, showing himself that he is Yahuwah. All right now. Okay now. Thou wicked. Okay? Thou wicked. All right now. Let me hang up over here. Let me put some more. All right now. Exodus 25, 18. And thou shalt, you can read it all 25, but I'm picking some verses. And thou shalt make 2 cherubims of gold, of beating work. Allah refused to be beaten. Allah refused to be disciplined. You see, where we are reading Zechariah. Oh no. Ezekiel 18. Okay, it said, devil was a covering cherubim. Okay, he covered, that covereth. He said, thou shalt make 2 cherubims too, of gold, of beating work. Thou shalt make them in the 2 ends of the mercy seat. That was the work of Jesus and Allah, but they failed to do that. Allah is to cover Abba Yahuwah's head, and Jesus is to cover Abba Yahuwah's mercy seat. Should I put it? Let me see if I still have the picture. All right, now here is the throne of Abba Yahuwah as being illustrated or described from the royal law. This is the seraphims. They are the highest ranking of all angels. This is the cherubims, which is the part Jesus is playing today, that covereth. The seraphim needs to cover Abba Yahuwah's head. The cherubim needs to cover the mercy seat, the ark of the covenant. This is how it works. But they failed. Rather than not, Kaaba. No. 20 now. And the cherubim shall strike forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat with their wings and their face. And their face look one to another towards the mercy seat. That is, both of them should be in agreement to carry out their daily job. Their every time. Do your job, face one another. But one cherubim turned his face. Another cherubim turned his face from Abba Yahuwah and said, I'm not going to do it the way you want me to do it. The covering angel turned his face, which is Jesus today, turned his face from Abba Yahuwah. Where they turned their face to now? To Mecca. To Friday. They turned away from the Shabbat and create their own form. This is their family structures. Okay, we begins already. Let me put some more. So this is where Allah turned his face to. He turned his face away from Yahuwah's rest into his own Friday, Mecca. Okay, so that is where his rest is. Okay. So let me pull one more. Then we'll proceed to 2. A man, there is a man, that is the one that set forth, in flesh, to bring about this garbage, Quran, and Friday madness, and Allah madness, and the Kaaba. This is their mercy seat. Do you see woman vagina over there? We're going to look. That is the very last lecture, okay? Let me know. Go ahead of myself, okay? So right now we know by man. I think I'm going to put a little history about the very man that came about this madness, Quran, Freak Day, Friars Day, Allah, and all this madness. In fact, this is the man Allah used to manifest here on earth, okay? In 610 AD also, 610 AD. Yeah. All right now. Here is a brief history of Muhammad. Muhammad was born in Mecca around about 570 AD. Okay, in the 6th century when Yahushua already ascended. Okay, his father died before he was born. Okay, after his father he already got his wife impregnated, he just died. All right now. Before he was born, and his mother died when he was about 6 years. As soon as Muhammad was 6 years old, his mother also died, so he became orphan. So that is all. 6 years old. So now, how did Muhammad got his vision? Let me also put a little history for you. Okay now. Okay. In the year 610, Muhammad was in a cave in a religious retreat, and something interestingly happened. So interesting, okay? When it was the night on which Allah honored him with his mission and showed mercy on his servant. Thereby, Jibreel brought him the commandment of Allah. He came to me, said, the apostles of Allah, while I was asleep with a coverlet of brocade, whereon was some written, and said, read. And I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it so tightly that I thought it was death. Then he let me go and said, read. I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it again so that I thought it was death. Then he let me go and said, read. I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it the third time so that I thought it was death and said, read. I said, what then shall I read? And this I said only to deliver myself from him. At least he should do the same to me. Okay, so I think this one is taken from our Tabari, history of Tabari also. No, not the history of Tabari. This one is taken from Ibn Siyak, Surat Rasul Allah. Okay. Yes. So we see how the vision begins, how the mystery begins, or how the ministry of the family of Allah in totality or in general or in a final consummation. We see how it begins, because Quran is to dominate now. Yes, Quran is to dominate now. Okay, the whole world has to convert to Islam. All right now. So we see the man who brought about this garbage. So right now, let us see how the Islam justify this horrible man, Muhammad, Allah in flesh. Here I am, John 16 verses 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expanded for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. No, this pains my heart. This make me throw out each time I hear this group of people, the family of Allah, saying Muhammad was the Comforter. That's why Muhammad is the Comforter, because Jesus promised to send Muhammad, because Jesus and Allah, they are one tree. Okay, the Jesus of the Christian, Jesus is not our Messiah, is not the biblical Messiah, not at all. I come, Messiah, the biblical Messiah said, John 5:43, I come in my Father's name. You receive me not. Another will come in his name. Him you will receive. And the whole world receive Jesus. And later Jeddah gave you Jesus. Isn't here 400 years old. Alright. And this one is spoken over 2,000 years or 2,000 years now. This royal you carry is over the New Old Testament is almost 4,000 or 4,000 years plus. All right. Why the new is 2,000 years? Every word you read is already been spoken before letter J that gave you Jesus came into in use. Is the very last alphabet. The whole word have you used. Jesus. The J that gave you Jesus, okay? You see, so this is what Islam is saying, that Jesus promised, which is rather Allah encoded, or Jesus, because they are one tree, promised to send a comforter. And they say Muhammad is the comforter. And to my amazement today, when the Christian is praying, they will be saying Holy Ghost, fire. Excuse me. What is ghost? Go and do a simple research for your soul in order to help your soul out of stupidity. Ghost simply came from a dead person. That is where you get a ghost. A dead person, a ghost came from a dead person. Holy Spirit never know what is death. He never tastes death. Holy Spirit has nothing to do with ghost. He is the spirit of Abba Yehovah. He is the Ruach HaKodesh. He is the source of life. He is the highest ranking of all. He is the seraphims, the Holy One. Okay, so now who is the ghost fire? The Christian, the Holy Ghost fire. Who is the Holy Ghost fire? Who is the Holy Ghost? It is Allah through this man of sin, Jesus. It is Allah. Because what is death? That simply means separation from Abba Yehovah. You separate yourself. And is it this not the first letter? Abba Yehovah say, if you love me, you love life. If you don't love me, you love death. It means separation. Now this deity separate himself from Abba Yehovah. That is where he not got killed. That is where he not died. So Thomas Mel's is the miracle working demon in the Christendom, which is the ghost fire. Is the Jesus is the ghost fire. They are in one body. He is the king of the bottomless pit. He is the chief of Beelzebub. Is Beelzebub the chief prince of all demons? He is the Christendom ghost. Okay, fire. A ghost came from a dead person. Put it in a Google, type it. What is the meaning of Holy Spirit? You are not going to find no ghost in him. But put ghost. What is the meaning of ghost? First, whatever, you also have a scenario. But very first, break it down. He came from a dead person. He came from a dead person. And there is not a death in the Holy Spirit. You see, so Allah is their ghost fire. Because Allah separate from Abba Yehovah. In that means death. Okay? Now, to our amazement, they say Muhammad is this ghost fire. I'm not going to say Holy Spirit because there's nothing holy in Muhammad. Ruach HaKodesh or Holy Spirit is also being called comforter, helper. Is our helper, is our comforter. Did Muhammad help us? No. Did Muhammad comfort us? Is it our comforter? No. Rather, he slaughter our people. Is coming to do the final damages. Then you're going to know how brutal. You're going to see the brutality of Allah, which is the dragon, the serpent, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the very one the Christian is celebrating on their Christmas day. The Christmas tree is Allah himself. But the final goal of it all, because Christian, you did not fulfill Allah, because you keep it Sunday, Allah gave it unto you to commemorate the day he separated himself from Abba where he lost heaven. But the day he got rest is on Friday. Okay, the day he joined with the work of day 6 as well. That is the day he accomplished his goal. That is the day he gave it back to Abba Yehovah. That is the day of his rest. That is why he is going to let you know this is the new me, the Friday. Sunday was old me. Friday is the new me. Convert to Islam or your head get chopped off. So right now let us see some of their family structures. I had some already. But I want to see some of it, and I want to proceed into, it's 6 alphabet, okay? The first letter, what did they go for? Fallen Angels family. Now, one more to go before we proceed now. I'm sorry, I keep saying this. When I found that, I also found this scripture over there. So, Revelation 17, I'm going to read from 5. We are still coming back over here. Verses 5. And upon our forehead was a name written, mystery, Babylon. The great, Allahu Akbar, the great, the murder of harlots and the abominations of the earth. What is Mecca? Like I said already, Mecca simply means mother of all settlements. Because Allah not turned his face not to Mecca. He turned his face from Shabbat. And now he turned his face away from Abba Yehovah and from Abba Yehovah's Shabbat. And now turned it where now to Mecca, mother of all settlements. And when he's speaking of a woman, it's not necessarily a woman. He's talking about organization. He's talking about functioning system. He's talking about system. Okay, system that is going to be bringing forth fruit like a woman bringing forth children. Okay, women bring forth children. So he's talking about a organization or a system. Okay, that is going to be bury children. Islam is the fattest growing religion on earth. And they are about to convert the whole world to Islam. All right now. Great Babylon. Allahu Akbar. Okay. Mother of all settlement. Where did the mother came from? The mother of all living. Is still giving that attribute to the woman. Mecca means mother of all settlement. It is the one to settle every single religion here on earth. Whether you are atheist, pagan, whatever you are. Allah said is the mother of all settlements, the one to settle you now. How? Bring you all now down to Islam. We see the great harlot. Allah is great in prostitution. We're going to look into that because that is his company. A family has to have a family, business. So now we are going to look into their business. So we are still coming right back over here. I think so, of course, because it's the mother of harlots. He has a lot of children. Only that Allah is not a father, but Allah is a mother. He gave birth to a religion that grows so fast and wide. They are wide animal in nature. All right now. So I think for now I'm done with point one. Excuse me, with first alphabet. Okay. So we proceed to this very second alphabet. All right now. Here we are, family. We proceed now to the very second letter of this word called Friday. What did it call? Arrow. Is it not arrow? Okay, what did it go for? Right hand possession. Very simple, okay? I'm not gonna make so much, big. I'm not gonna make. All right, now it's okay. Make big deal of this. Right hand possession. Okay, so let us also take a scripture. We have so much Quran to read about this right hand position. This is the family structures, and this is the family company. All right. Now that Allah fell from glory, we see the first letter is the fallen angels family, okay? And the second letter now go for how their system, of the family, how are they going to work functioning here on earth? Second letter go for right hand possession, because now you have me to fall about you. Therefore, I have a right hand possession for you. Let's see what is their right hand possession. What is the Mecca? What did it mean? Mother of all settlement. Revelation 17. Great Babylon, mother of harlots. All right now. So let's see what their right hand possession is in this year work of Friday. Remember, Friday means rest for them. Okay. All right now. Sex and Muhammad. Okay. Their right hand possession is what we want to look into. Who and what is the right hand possession in their rest day? Was made. Was Muhammad, whom the Quran says is the perfect model of mankind sexual, restraint? Not at all. Okay, not at all. Okay. All right now. Allah managed to hand down quite a few revelations that sanctions Muhammad's personal pursuit of sex to the doubters around him. Interestingly, they had become part of the eternal, infallible word of Allah, Quran, to be memorized by generations of Islam for whom they have no possible reverence. All right now, so we proceed. Quran now, Surah 33 and 37. But when Zed had accomplished his want of her, we gave her to you as a wife, so that there should be no difficulty for the believers in respect of the wives of their adopted son, when they have accomplished their want of them, and Allah's command shall be performed. No doubt millions of young Muslims trying to outdo one another and memorizing the Quran have wondered about what this verse means and why it is there. In fact, This is a revelation of conveniences that Allah just happened to hand down at a time when Muhammad lost after his daughter-in-law Zainab, a state of affairs that distributes local custom. The verse command Muhammad to marry the woman following her husband gracious divorce. As for why this should be part of the eternal word of Allah, I cannot tell. I can just tell. Alright? So it is the right hand possession because why? Zed or Zez, I don't know what they call him. Just take it anyhow, I pronounce it. I'm not an Arabic woman and never will I be. Was a convert, or they conquered him or captured him, he now converted to Islam. Definitely the word of Allah has to come to pass. It is their right hand possession. Whatever you acquire, it is their right hand possession. Now Quran 33. I don't care anyhow you want to read this. And says Zainab was the whatever sister or whatever family of Muhammad, because Muhammad never saw Zainab, how beautiful she was. Muslim always cover. But the very day when you read that Quran, the very day, the commentary, the very day Muhammad came to Zainab, and Zaid was now home, he now saw her half naked. Before the Quran came and justified that wickedness, that Muhammad has to disown that boy, and in order for him to have sex with his wife, because it is his right hand possession, because Zaid was being captured. Okay. He was being captured and converted to Islam. So whatever you converted, you are second class. Whatever you have, it is their right hand possession. I read now. We're going to see that more clear. Quran 33:50. Oh Allah, surely. Oh Prophet, excuse me. Oh Prophet, surely we have made lawful to you your wives whom you have given their dowries, and those whom your right hand possesses. So what is the second alphabet? So this right hand possesses. Sexual is all about sex. All about sex. In the name of Allah. Oh, in the name of Allah. Ash. In the name of Allah. Ooh. In the name of Allah. Aye. In the name of Allah. What they say? What they say during sexual intercourse? You need to be calling in the name of Allah. This is disgusting. I'm going to put out all the Quran references for you. I'm not making things up over here. It is their sources. This is disgusting. This is what you call infallible word of what is disgusting from the pit of hell. I read now. Their right hand possession, whom your right hand possesses, out of those whom Allah has given to you as prisoners of war. I'm going to explain this more in better way unto you. Prisoners of war. Okay, let me just throw it out. Sharia law. When Mahdi comes down, any woman that converts to Islam becomes their right hand. Married or unmarried, forget it. Baby, infant, forget it. It is their right hand possession. You're going to find it out right now in their success, okay? Your right hand possession out of those whom Allah has given to you as prisoners of war, and the daughters of your paternal uncles, and the daughters of your paternal aunts, and the daughters of your maternal uncle, and the daughters of your maternal aunt who fled with you, and a believing woman, if she gave herself to you, the prophet. Oh my father, this is stupidity. This is Quran, not hadith, because sometimes they will say some hadith is weak and some hadith is weak. No, this is Quran. He said, if you're any woman that gave himself to the prophet, it's the right time position, you should bang, in the name of Allah, bang. Nonsense. If the prophet desired to marry her, especially for you, not for the rest of believers, we know what we have ordained for them concerning their wives and those whom their right hand possess, in order that no blame may attach to you. This is another a special commandment that Muhammad handed down to himself that allows ultimate sex divinely sanctioned by Allah. one assumed that the revelation was met to some sort of disagreement in the community over Muhammad. Riba shandayaba. Now we proceed to other Quran. No ribo shantayaba baba you. Your right hand possession. That is the second letter, because now that they are following, they build a hair state company for Allah. The reward of it on Friday is their rest day. All right now, right possession. It is sex. Okay. Quran Surah 351. You may not. Excuse me. You may put off whom you please of them, and you may take to you whom you please, and whom you desire of those whom you had separated provisionally. No blame attached to you. This is most proper, so that their eyes may be cool and they may not grieve, and that they should be pleased. This is in reference to a situation in which Muhammad and Muhammad's wife were grumbling about his preference for sleeping with a slave girl, Mary. Okay, instead of that, according to Muhammad, may sleep with whoso, whichever wife or slave he wishes. That is Allah command. You can sleep with any woman, any woman, any woman, any woman at all you would desire. His wishes without having to hear the others complain, as revealed in Allah's literature, a perfect word to more than a billion Muslims. You see the madness of Allah. Allah is saying, don't listen to your wife, okay? Whatever, let them be complaining. It's not, but I gave this right hand possession for you. You can have sex with anyone, anybody at all, that even offer themselves for you. Just bang, only in the name of Allah. Oh, name of Allah. Ash, in the name of Allah. Ooh, name of Allah. Aye, nonsense. Stupidity. I put some more. All right now. Quran 66, 1-5. Oh, Prophet, why do you ban for yourself that which Allah has made lawful to you, seeking to please your wives? Allah has already ordained for you the desolation of your heart. Another remarkable personal passage of sexual. Oh, my father. All right, now, sexual confidences in the book of Allah, perfect and eternal passage to mankind. Muhammad was caught sleeping with a slave woman on the night, that he was supposed to have, be with one of his wives, caught promising to be faithful. When they caught him, he promised to be faithful and said, I won't do it anymore. Listen to what Allah said. Allah tells his prophet to break that promise and enjoy sex with his slave right hand possession. If his wife objected, then it may be, if he divorce you, or that Allah will give him instead of you wives better than you. Allah said, if they complete divorce them, I'm going to give you more right hand possession. Anna. Okay, now. So Quran 4:24. This is the most saddest of it all. This one breaks my heart. Okay, so sad. Listen now. Quran 4:24. So, all right. I don't care. And all married women are forbidden unto you, except those captive women whom your right hand possesses. Allah even permits Muhammad and his men to have sex with married women slaves, such as those captured in battle. Did you get this? A married woman. I'm going to put their commentary. It saddens my heart. This is sad. Man can rape female captive even when their husband is over there or alive. Really? My boggling, isn't it? So in case of anyone shouldn't say, now she's misquoting, I'm taking from the greatest or one of their most respected, commentary that commented on this very Quran 4:24. It saddens my heart. Okay, Abu said, the apostles of Allah sent a military, whatever, military expedition to, on the occasion of the battle. They met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them and took them captives. Some of the companions of Allah's apostle, or apostle of Allah, were reluctant to have relations with the female captive because of their pagan husband. So Allah, you did not exalted though. So Allah the exalted set down the Quran verses, the one I just read. And all married women, the one I just read, Quran 4:24. So now what happened when they go into battle as Muhammad, whenever he need new vagina, right hand possession, okay? They will just go every a village or a community, whatever, okay? So the one they capture over there becomes their right hand possession. Now, when they did that, so some of the men feel reluctant, to have sexual relationship with a woman because of their pagan husband. Not because they were married, because their husband was a pagan. So they don't want to go into right away. Allah the most wicked, you are not exalted. Okay, now send forth now Quran 4:24. Listen now. Quran verses, and all married women are forbidden unto you, except those captives whom your right hand possesses. This is to say that they are lawful. These are lawful. These are lawful for you. Is a decree of your Allah upon you. Do you see nonsense? Sunnah Abu Dawood 2:21-50 commented on this. You can check it over. You see, married woman, they are going to rape you on Sharia, regardless whether you have a husband. It doesn't count at all. Okay, so another one also take comment on it. Also, Sahih Muslim also comment on this. Sahih Muslim, 8, page 8 or whatever, 34, 32. Also check it out. So you see that for yourself. It is the right hand possession. That is the second letter we are dealing with over here. When having sex with captive, it is better you don't, okay. All right now. So let me also add this. When having sex, because we are dealing with right hand possession, how they should have sex with you when you've been captured. So I read now. Where is it? I read now. Narrated Ibn Muharaz. I saw Abu said and asked him about Contus interrupters. Abu Sa'd said, we went with Allah's apostle in the whatever battle, and we captured some of the Arab as captive women, okay, and the long separation from our wives was pressing us hard, and we wanted to practice. Can't us interrupt us? Okay. We asked Allah's apostle whether it was permissible. He said, it is better for you not to do so. Not so that which Allah has destined to exist up to the day of resurrection, but will definitely come into existence. Muhammad said, no, you don't do that, okay? That is what they want to, release. All right, now they just take out their pennies, and pour it and waste the sperm. Don't give it to them, okay? He said, don't do it. Let's see again. He contradicted himself. He said, do it again. That's why I also add, okay, where I just raised is their most strongest collection. Sahih Bukhari 3:46, 718. It is okay to practice, okay, to pull it out when having sex with your right hand possession, not release inside of them. Okay, narrated, Abu said, a man said, apostles of Allah, I have a slave girl, and I withdraw the penis from her while having intercourse, and I dislike that she becomes pregnant. I intend by intercourse what the man intend by it. The Jewish say that withdrawing the penis is burying the living girl in a small scale. He, Allah Apostle said the Jews told a lie. If Allah intend to create it, you can not turn it away. Sahih Sunnah Abu Dawud 11:21-66. You see, first of all, say it's not good. Don't waste the sperm. Give it to the woman. Secondly, he said, that you lied. Okay. So this is how they are going to be dealing with you because you are their right hand possession. They did see how ugly it is on their freak day. Because Friday simply means sex. Electrical University Day. Everyone is doing it together. We will see that now. More. Okay, one more scripture here. Men can rape female captives because it's their right hand possession, okay? Those who humble themselves in their prayers, who avoid vain talk, who are active in deeds of charity, who abstain from sex, except with those joined to him in marriage, band, or the captives whom their right hand possesses. This is Quran himself, 23. You can read it 5-6. We don't have anything like that in our royal law about this right hand possession. But I got a clue that the right hand possession of Allah was the one attacked King David, to go and have sex with a married woman. Because that is the right hand possession of Allah, okay? Allah was the one who attacked him to do that. 2 Samuel 11, you can read it all, and you see the punishment. Abiyawa killed three of his sons for this very act. The very one Allah is giving permission for Islam to be doing. It's an abomination. And it came to pass after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servant with him and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged. Okay. But King David tarried still at Jerusalem, and it came to pass at eventide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of his king's house, and from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful. So look upon. You see, when the first woman saw the idea of semen in Genesis 3, so when she saw the tree that is desirable, she go for it. What did she saw? King David, what happened? He always attack your eye to be seeing wickedness as good. And King David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, is not this Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? And King David messenger and took her and came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned to her house. But what did that be? Read it up. You read from chapter 11 way down to chapter 18. 3 of his sons got killed. Okay, because we don't have no right hand possession. So Allah was the one who did it. Because this is Allah's right hand possession, to have sex with married woman. When this Allah came in Genesis 3, okay, in his heart, if he see already that he captured who? The first man Adam. So automatically, as he has already captured the first man Adam, so the wife of the first man Adana became his right hand possession. Okay, so when he attacked the man, automatically his wife will now becomes his right hand possession. It was right in Genesis 3, he begins this madness of right hand possession. Okay, he captured the man because the man was over there. He cast spell. He has already hypnotized the man. The man don't even know what to say. The man was just over there watching Allah, ravaging, his wife. Okay, he was there. He did not fight back. He was over there. Okay, yes, he cast spell upon him already. So by so doing, his wife now become his right hand. That is the second alphabet of this word called Friday. All right, now let's see another right hand possession, what it is, and how, in our own view, because it is Allah month, we hear that right hand possession. The book of Yashel 18, I read from 11 to 15. The popular royal law that you carry make references to the book of Yashel, okay? Joshua 10, 13. 2 Samuel 1:18, 2 Timothy 3:8 make references to the book of Yashel. So I read 11. In those days, all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, and of the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against Jehovah, and they provoked Jehovah with their abominations, and they strengthened in abominable and scornfully before Jehovah, and your wickedness and crimes were in those days great before Jehovah. And they had in their land a very extensive valley, about half a day's walk, and in it there were fountains of water, and a great deal of herbage surrounding the water. 13 now. And all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah went there 4 times in the year, and in the year with their wives and children, and all belonging to them, and they rejoiced there with tabrets and dancing, tabrets and dancing. And the time of rejoicing, and in the time of rejoicing, they would all rise and lay hold of their neighbors' wives, right hand possession, and son the virgin, daughters of their neighbor, and they enjoyed them. And each man saw his wife and daughter in the hands of his neighbor, and did not say a word. And they did so from morning till night. And they afterward returned home, each man to his house, and each woman to her husband or tent. So they always did 4 times in the year. So Allah is the one that instituted this evil. That a man and woman, husband and wife will go to a place. It's a feast, okay? He said they always do it 4 times in a year. Exchange of wives. I take your wife, you take mine. Enjoy her sexually. After the hair, you carry it on back. That is an abomination. Okay, Allah instituted it because we found it in Allah's right hand. Of course, Allah is the author of iniquity. So let us see again. Let us see again another right hand possession. The one we can, we know where that spirit is coming from. The testament, the testament of 12 patriarchs. Okay, I'm going to read from the testament of Yehuda. Okay, chapter 12. And after these things, you can get these references in our popular royal law, Genesis 38, but it couldn't give more details as here, because they were all sharing, talking about their past life, okay, before they die, each one of them, 12, they have their testament. So I read from that of Yehuda now, the 4th son of Jacob and Leah, the kingly tribe. And after these things, while Tamar was a widow, she heard after 2 years that I was going up to shear my sheep, and adorn herself in bridal array, and sit in the city, Emma, by the gate, for it was a law. Listen, for it was a law of the Amorites that she who was about to marry should sit in fornication 7 days. Okay, you already prepared your marriage. Now you need to go and do it 7 days with other man, because it is their right hand possession. So we get this notion from Allah's Friday, the day of rest. Okay, so I think we have done with the second alphabet. We proceed now to the third alphabet. Maybe I'm going to start to the first clip, this part 1. Maybe I'm going to end it at the first clip, part 1. So we will do the 3 other alphabets in part 2. Family follow up. I don't know, but this needs to be unveiled. So make sure you follow up when this drop down, part 2. So we're going to establish the third alphabet, Okay, I will stop at R. D-A-Y. D. All right now. It's okay. So make sure you follow up. All right now. So we're gonna, before we unveil the third alphabet, I will end with the third alphabet over here. Then also do the 3 other leftover alphabet in part 2.
Allah, tèmi ni mẹ́kì o. Àwa sanera mẹ́kì. Àwa Yahuwah mẹ́kì. Àwa Ruach HaKodesh mẹ́kì. Ugiagbe mẹ́kì. Ugiamu mẹ́kì. Ugiae mẹ́kì. Vesage Yahoshua. Allah, tèmi ni mẹ́kì o. Overcame me by the blood of the Lamb. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. Besage Yahoshua. Devinisi yo egbenu na jenu jejo megbe o. When I'm a Gẹ́gìjà wo mẹ́mi má sí yú ẹgbẹ́. 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 Allah, mwa oweda, eke na mewe nabi. Gẹ́gìjà yo megbe, me má sí yú ẹgbẹ́. Gẹ́gìjà yo megbe, me má sí yú ẹgbẹ́. Gẹ́gìjà yo megbe, me má sí yú ẹgbẹ́. Allah, mwa oweda, eke na mewe nabi.
All right, now, so we quickly proceed to the third alphabet. We are going to end over here today. Okay, why today? This first clip, excuse me. So what did that go for? Go for is R. In this work called Friday, the Mysteries of Friday. We see the F already go for Fallen Angels family. And we'll see the arrow already go for what? Right hand possession. No, that is their functioning. The company of the fallen angel. So now let's also see another functioning structures of the fallen angels family. It is R, isn't it? Where did it go for? Islam, intercourse in Allah's paradise. What is their functioning? It's only sex. So what is the third letter? Friday means rest. After all strongly over there, just come and have a rest. Where are they going to get? What is their rest? You are seeing it already. Right hand possession. This one is rest in heaven. Okay, all of them is going to paradise. Allah Kubaro 72 Virgin. Want to look into that? Islam, intercourse in Allah's paradise. Okay, so want to see how does this also work? Let's get a lot of Quran as well and the Hadith. So right now, before we start, what does Islam mean? It simply means submission. So right now, you want to enter into the heavens of Allah, you need to submit and kill somebody, for you to have 72 virgins. That is the sexual intercourse. Intercourse, Islamic intercourse in Allah's paradise. All right now, Muslims are motivated to terrorism because the Quran tells them that fighting non-believers is a duty of every Muslim, and the only way to be certain of going to Allah's paradise to enjoy sex untouched, sexual pleasure is to die fighting in the cause of Allah if they can make it to heaven. Now, Muhammad know this game is going to be tough when you include sex. Man is converting into Islam because of this reason. Sexual intercourse in Allah's paradise. Listen now. Muhammad knew that sex would serve very, very, very much well among the group of his followers who were motivated to fight battle by the promise of sex slaves, okay, and booty, oh my, constantly emphasizing to his followers that they won't get untouched virgins in paradise. Muhammad is a clearly expressing his high opinion of the institution of marriage and his fairness to women. Once the followers go to heaven, they can confidently dish their wives for the fresher, more and more pleasurable sex intercourse with houris, beautiful virgins. The poor wives, what are they going to be getting? Who gave up their virginity for the pleasure of their husband do not get anything. But wait, Allah is all merciful. He gives the wives the only ability, honor of watching their husband disflower those 72 virgins and 28 young, pubescent boys. They also have homosexuality in Allah heaven. Let me put some more family cases stuff. I will continue with part 2. Anyone I will be able to establish in this very few minutes that I have, I will. So whenever it's the, I continue with part two. Follow up in order for you to know. It is good to know who is Islam. I study Quran. I study Hadith, not to obey, only to know what is written over there against me. All right, now let me dish you from Quran. The Quranic verses that validate this claim, not claim, it is real, okay? Excuse me, the letter I, what did it go for? Islamic intercourse in Allah's heaven, in Allah's paradise. It's full of sex, eh? Listen now. Quran Surah 37, verses 40 to 44. So, in the guidance of paradise, facing one another on thrones, round them will be passed a cup of pure wine, white, delicious, to the where is it, to the drinkers. Neither they will have any kind of hurt, okay, pain, headache, or sin, nor will they suffer intoxication from it. Okay, the ogogoro in Allah's kingdom said it's not it's not toxic, and with them will be chaste females, restraining their glance with wide and beautiful eyes. Vod Quran again, 44, 51 to 55. Verily, the righteous will be in paradise among gardens and springs, dressed in the slink, and also take a slink, facing each other, and we shall marry them to Huris, that is a virgin, with wide, lovely, and they're going to be having big eyes, okay? Big eyeball, seducing. All right, now, Quran 52, 17 to 20. Verily, for those who fear Allah, there will be gardens in paradise filled with delight, enjoying in that which their Lord has bestowed on them, and the fact that their Lord saved them from the torment of the blazing fire. The Lord will say, eat and drink with happiness, because of what you used to do. There will recline with ease on thrones arranged in ranks, and we shall marry them to Huris with the lovely eyes. Quran again, 55, 54 to 59. Recline upon the couch, land with a slick bracket, and the fruit of the garden will be nigh at hand. Don't tell. Fruit at hand. When you need apple will just drop itself on your hand. Will be near at hand. Then watch of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? Say Muhammad, wherein will be those whores, that is virgin, restraining their glance upon their husband, whom no man or jinn has ever touched. So no man has ever touched all these women, nor demons has opened their hymens with sexual intercourse, because they which of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? In beauty, they are like rubies and coal. They which of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? This is Allah paradise. It's all about virgin sexual activity. This is on their Friday. Quran again, 55, 70 to 77. Therein gardens will be fair, wives, good and beautiful. Then which of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? Who is restrained in pavilions? Then which of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? No man has ever opened their hymens with a sexual intercourse before. Then which of the blessing of your Lord will you deny? recline on green, cushion, cushions, excuse me, cushion, and each beautiful mattresses. Oh my Father, then which other blessing of your Lord will you deny? We go for another one. Quran 56, 37 to 40. We create the houris, that is virgins, and made them virgins. All right now, lovely companions for those on the right hand. They also have right hand possession in heaven. Not they allow. Quran again 78, 31 to 34. As for the righteous, they shall surely triumph. That is shall be guarding of valiant and high bosomed virgins for companions, a truly overflowing cup. We'll put some more. All right now. Okay, now I'll put some more. Narrated from Ibn Sa'd, who heard the prophet say, the smallest reward for the people of heaven, paradise, is an abode, where there are 8,072 virgins, over which stand a dome decorated with pearls, chromeries and rubies, as wide as the distance from anyway Damas. It's okay. This okay. Tamehad, Volume 4, 21, number 2687. Okay now. So all these virgins, let us also see how their how their breast is going to look like. The virgins, we have firm breast. Verily, for the righteous, there will be a fulfillment of the heart's desire. God is enclosed and grapevine. Oh my Father. All right, and voluptuous women of equal age. Quran 78, 31 to 33. So we are coming into the equal age. So what could be this virgins? 72 virgin is minimal. Okay, what could be their age? So let's take lesson from that of Aisha, because Muhammad said Allah revealed Aisha unto him, that Aisha is his wife, a 51-year-old man, not married, now 6-year-old girl. So while Aisha was 6 years old, again there comes the works of day 6. There also comes the day of the arrest, the 6 days of the week. Okay, so Aisha now married unto him. So Muhammad had dressed that day, in his wedding apparel with just a 6-year-old child. Okay, so that will be, we're gonna see this in the very last lecture. What could that be? So this will be a better, illustration that the virgins over there said they are going to be equal age. That means since Allah was the one revealed Aisha unto Muhammad while she was 6, that he should go and marry therefore these houris, virgins in Allah's heaven, they are also going to be 6 years, because all of them is going to be equal in age. It's eternal age mate. That is, they won't add, they won't decrease, So they are going to be looking one way or eternal in the kingdom of Allah. Let's put some more. So another commentary that also comment on their breast. This means round breast. They meant by this that the breasts of these girls will be fully, round and not saggy. Who narrated this? Oh my Father, this is awesome. So what is the third alphabet? Islamic, Islam, intercourse in Allah's paradise, or Islamic intercourse in Allah's paradise. That is the third letter. We're going to end with this. So we proceed now with part 2. So I still put some more. Okay, the one that narrated this that I just quote is one of their greatest commentary, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. It's great, okay? So let's also see something. How is the sex going to make it say? That is an appetizing, virgin. Each time we sleep with a houri, we found her virgin. That is perpetual virgin. Is Allah doing this? I will also let you know now. The penis of the elect never soften. The erection is eternal. All right now. Who also narrated this? Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's Quran, Abi. Whatever. Al Quran, page 351. uh, I'm so sorry, viewers, that I have to do this for a better illustration, okay? So right now, we just see that it said, each time they go into these virgins, that is, they are virgin perpetual. As they come out, their body return back again, being a virgin. So they are perpetual virgin. So this is Allah start this perpetual virgin, a virgin here already on earth. So this is what Islam men is doing to their women. This is a vagina of a woman. All right. So now what happens? Did you see something? They will just scrape off both the labrum and the clitoris. They will remove every part of it and stitch it. Do you see the little opening? This is vagina. This is where the penis is. This is the perpetual virgin. Allah did it already, eh? And this Allah is going to do it. This perpetual virgin, did you see now? That little thing that is even smaller than now the anus. This is the operation. This is the, finishing. You see how small it is. So do you see the perpetual virgin each time? This one can never lose because it is being stitched. It is sewn up until she dies. Except if she wants to make a baby. Let me also put another one for you. Did you see what Allah is doing to humanity? This is the vagina of a woman. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but it's good for a better understanding. You see, her husband did this to her. Did you see what is going on over here? Did you see vagina? This very little opening over here. Here is the anus. Look at it very well. Do you see the leftover part? So this is the wisdom Allah gave unto the Islam men to be doing to their wives, to their women. This is perpetual virgin, okay? I just want to show you how Allah is going to make them. He said each time will go into them, will find them again being a virgin. And this is how Allah did it. He gave them already the wisdom that the clitoris and the labrum, all of them has to go away, cut off and sewn together. So now the question in mind is, are they not going to give birth? Since it's being sold to that smallest thing, yes, there is something that's did called a episiotomy. Episiotomy, after they are, sewn, is already been sewn, okay? The episiotomy, as soon as she is about to give birth, they lose it up. As soon as the baby is out, they sew it back again. That is perpetual virgin. We have it here on earth among the Islam already. Wake up. You're gonna dump you're gonna let this dump himself on you. You're gonna let Allah dump himself on you, convert to Islam, Sharia law. I don't know. If you can see it very good, this is the episiotomy. You see, that's the point to the anus. The size was like that of the anus. As soon as she gave birth, do you see how that tear her body? As soon as she gave birth, is sewn up. Can I read it for you again? Each time we sleep with a hurry, we found her virgin beside the penis of the elect, never softened. It said it's every now and then. In the name of Allah. Osh. So in this Allah heaven, let's see how this sex is going to be going on, what to say during sexual intercourse. Narrator Ibn Abbas. The apostle said, if any one of you, when having sex relation with his wife, say, in the name of Allah, oh Allah, protect us from Satan. Postpone. This one I have it, in part 2. I'm going to use it to establish a powerful point on part 2. Now we'll go for the homosexuality in Allah's heaven. Homosexuality was and is widely practiced in Islamic countries. To please the homosexual among the followers, he promised them pubescent boys in paradise. So after committing, plunder, loot, rape, and murder in the life, the followers of Islam get a reward by untouched virgin youth who are fresh like pearls. So I read Quran 55, Surah 55, 24, and there will be around boys, servants of theirs, to serve them as if they were preserved pearls. All right, now, Quran 56, 17, they will be served by Himota boys. Quran 76:19, and around about them will serve boys of everlasting youth. If you see them, you would think they scattered pearls. So you're going to use pennies to scatter them pearls. So let's put some more. All right now. Men can enter if they give Muhammad what is between their laps. All right now. So let's read. Muhammad ibn Abu Bakr, Umar, whatever, narrated. Where is it? The Prophet, I'm not going to say peace be upon you. Whoever entrusted to me, he said, the Prophet said, whoever entrusted to me what is between his legs and what is between his lips will be granted into paradise. Sahih Bukhari 309. So right now, let us see what is in their laps and what is between their legs and what is in their lips. They are going to offer unto Muhammad that will make these people to enter heaven. Here we go. Hadith. Prophet Muhammad kissed the penis of small boys. While child, okay, all right now, he was kissing the penis of boys. That is what in their legs, and sucking their tongue. That is what in their lips. All right now, Hadith number 16245, volume title, The Saints of the Syria, whatever. I quoted it already. Okay. All right now, narrated by Muawiyah ibn Abu Sufyan. I saw the Prophet sucking on the tongue of the lips of Hassan, son of Ali. No, please, I'm not gonna say that nonsense. Okay, no. For no tongue or lips. Muhammad said, what do we all read in Sahih Abu? That is their strongest collection. Sahih Bukhari. What do we just read? Muhammad said, if man can offer to him what is his legs, and what is his lip, it will be admitted, it will be granted unto heaven. Now, what was he doing? He said, no tongue or lips that the Prophet sucked on will be tormented by hellfire. Now we go for another one. This is disgusting. It was kissing children penis. What is it? This from their most strongest collection, Sahih Abu Bukhari, narrated by Anas ibn Malik. Whenever Allah's apostle wants to answer the call of nature, I, along with another boy, used to accompany him with a tablet or what full of water. Hassan commented so that he might wash his private part with it. Sahih Bukhari, volume 1, book 4, number 152. See also number 153/154. Do you see what Muhammad was doing? Now, when Muhammad, I don't know what call of nature, maybe he's going to have said, I don't know what kind of call of nature was there, that Muhammad will take your water and bring these boys along. He to be washing his penis, private part, washing your private part. Or the children washing their private part for you, or the children washing your private part for you. You know, it's a pedophilia. He always attract to boys and girls. So you say when they offer unto what is in their lips, we see already was sucking them, and this is from their most trusted collection. This is so disturbing. I can't handle. Do you see what I just read? This perverse man. Exactly, this is what Muhammad was doing to the little boys around him. Exactly. Do you see how perverse it is? Old ugly Satan, Allah, kissing little boys, sucking their tongues. Did you see what I'm saying? So this is what this perverse imam is doing. So you can see Genesis chapter 19, Sodom and Gomorrah. It says this is like the coming of Yahushua is like the days of Noah and Lot. So in the days of Noah, what was going on? It was sex perversion. In the days of Lot, what was going on? It was sex perversion. And Yahushua said his coming is like that. Just check out Luke 17:26-30. And exactly what we are seeing in Quran and in their heaven. Do you see this perverse imam? There is a game there they are doing right now, okay, Afghanistan or whatever they call it, Bashar Bazin. There's an old man like this who organized this playground for the children. Anyone that beat each other, the one that win. Old man like this will not take the younger boy home just to have sex with his anus. Why are they stitching their wife in a vagina to get the sensation like that of a year-old baby or having sex with mere anus? That is the sensation they said they are getting from it. So here I am. We are treating about the third alphabet of this word called Friday. This word Friday is perverse. It's sex perversion. There by my side, I name it what? Sex Electrical Universe. That is the title. The mystery of Friday is Allah's sex electrical universe. Everything about it is ugly. So right now, let me put some more about their paradise. So that is the third alphabet. Goes for what? Islam or Islamic intercourse in Allah's paradise. That's what we are looking into. Their heaven is full of sex. You see, in the name of Allah, you are banging 72 virgins. He said they have the penis of the elect. You know, that is the jihadist. Their penis is going to be like iron that can never be burned. You see, now, you will see more in point 4. In fact, point 6 is even the worst. Point 5 is the ability Allah gave unto the Allah sexual ability. That is what we want to talk about in point 5. So point 4 is the disastrous. And point 6, it's unspeakable. So here I am now in in Al Hadith, volume 4, page 172, number 34. It's talking about paradise of Islam. Ali reported that the apostles of Allah said, there is in paradise a market wherein there will be no buying or selling, but will consist of men and women. Men and women. When a man desire a beauty, he will have intercourse with them. So right now, this is the sex marketplace now. What is the sex marketplace? Before I drop this part 1 and proceed now with part 2, I see when I said wow. So they're also going to be having like a trade fair ground, okay? That man and woman normally go there like a red light, prostitution ground. Man and woman is over there. So when you just feel like having sex, you will leave the 72 virgins and just walk over there and pick the one you just like in Allah's paradise, okay? So right now, what is this sex street in Allah's paradise? That when man is hungry of sex, man or woman, you want to do to man, you want to do to woman, you just go there. Go on this street of Allah in Allah's paradise. Just pick and enjoy and have sexual intercourse. Okay? Like this bastard imam is perverting this child life. Right now, Abba Yewana said, Allah's heaven don't exist. This heaven we are talking about concerning Allah, it doesn't exist. Do you know what? Do you know the heaven they are talking about? Hannah said, no, Papa, Abba, I don't know. It is Sharia law. When the whole world is being converted to Islam, this is the sex perversion. This is where they are going to be having sex. We're going to see that in point 4 is disastrous. No, but the very D is disastrous. That is where we are going to be seeing all this wickedness. He said the heaven Islam is preaching about propagating Muhammad laid down for them of Allah. It is Sharia law. After the whole world is being converted to Islam, remember Islam makes submission. After the whole world submit to Allah already, now they are going to be having a lot of women in their camp. Muhammad was also having this same camp here on earth. Okay? Now, whenever you are just in need of a woman, just go to that street and pick it. If you anyhow, just do it and go your way. This one is prostitution grade, okay? Okay, this hadith is like I made a mistake. Musnad Ahmed 16245. Not the one I'm quoting. The one Muhammad was kissing, sucky little boy's penis, sucky boy's penis, okay? Because he said they need to offer what is in their lap for him. That is the only way they can enter paradise. And this is what this child is offering unto this perverse man in order for him to enter paradise. After they will also have sex with his in-laws in order for him to enter paradise. So Abba Yawana said it is Sharia law. When everyone submit already to Islam, this is what Muhammad prophesied. Islam, they are going to be going to that camp just to have sex with whosoever they want. Here I am in Hadith number Sahih Muslim, Sahih Muslim book 008, Hadith number 3328. I read. Annex. Okay, no peace for Muhammad. So I read. I was sitting behind Abu wherever on the day of Haba, and my feet touched the foot of Allah's apostle, and no peace for Muhammad, okay? And we came to the place of Haba when the sun had risen, okay, and driven out their whatever cattle and asked themselves, cattle and hand themselves down with their axing large basket ashtant, and they said, here comes Muhammad and the army. Allah's messenger, no peace, said, Haba is ruined. Verily, when we get down in the valley of people, evil is the money of one's ones. Okay, now. Allah is not majestic. Allah is not exalted. Is not glory. Is a bastard. Okay, defeated them. The inhabitants of Haba, and therefore, they fell to the lot of Dia, a beautiful girl, and Allah's messenger, no peace for Allah, Muhammad. Okay, Allah, messenger, got her in exchange of 7 heads. So why did I bring this in? This very hadith is saying that when they go to war, as they surely, this girl now fall in the lot of Dia. Dia already take her home, having sex with her. Now, when they not told Muhammad how beautiful Sophia is, Muhammad now takes 7 now from his sex slave, the one that fell on him, and now said, give me this one, I'm going to give you 7 women in return. So Dia now gave Sophia to Muhammad also, and Muhammad now gave him sex slave. The one he already used, the one he already has sex with. So this is how they are having sex. Have sex with this one will handle, and the other one will go, the other one will handle. This one handle already, the other one have to use. Just like what he did to Zed, wife Zainab. Zed already have sex with Zainab already, then Muhammad now continue. This is how filthy Islam is. Quickly, let me add in the book of Yashar, chapter 90, verses 3. And by the desire of their 4 judges, the people of Sodom and Gomorrah had beds erected in the streets of the city. And if a man came to the place, they lay hold of him and brought him to one of their beds, and by force made him to lie in them. And as he lay down, 3 men would stand at his head and 3 at his feet, and measure him by the length of the bed. And if the bed was less than if the man was less than the bed, these 6 men would stretch him at each end, and when he cried out, then they would not answer him. And if he was larger than the bed, they would drag together the 2 ends of the bed at each end until the man had reached the gate of death. And if he continued to cry out to them, saying, thus shall it be done to a man that cometh unto our land. And when men heard all these things that the people of the city of Sodom did, they will refrain from going there. So this is the nature of this message, for you to put your house in order, because this is going to be universal. Okay, so this is the 3rd alphabet of this word called Allah. So we proceed now with the very part 2 and the leftover alphabet. Okay.